Well, here we are, thoughts from the office, Rednecks Pride Outdoors. A lot of folks are ordering our cable restraints and snares right now, but there seems to be a little bit of a confusion because we offer things differently than most folks do. We offer for the cable restraints, we offer two types. We offer our pro models, okay, and then we offer the standard model. Now, most of you, when you go to a convention or you order online, and most of what you're buying from folks, or when you order stuff, you're going to order a standard cable restraint or snare. And a standard cable restraint is simply going to be it's going to be a whatever length. Now, this one here is a 6 foot. This is 6 foot standard cable restraint. In other words, for New Jersey legal, we have to have a deer stop at 6 inches, okay, which is right here. Our standard cable restraint is usually going to be 7x7. This is a 3/32 7x7, but a lot of folks order the 5/64 7x7. But when you get a 72-inch or 60-inch standard cable restraint, it's going to be 7x7 cable or 1x19 if you want it. It's going to be, if you get a 72-inch piece, it's going to be 72 inches of cable. All right. You're going to have your lock. Now we put a loop on there. We put this just like the same as our pro models. All right. We have our deer stop at 6 inches. We have our loop stop, so it can't go any more than 12. All right. And then we have the swivel at the bottom. That's what most people, when they order a standard cable restraint or standard, this is what they get. All right. Now, we don't sell that many of them. We're known for our pro models. So again, our standard, there's your roughly a 10-inch loop. You got the swivel at the end. Animal comes through. It's our standard load. It fires down. Okay. Now, one of the problems with the standard cable restraints is if you're anchoring this to the ground and it to a stake, or you're tying off to a tree, this is going to foul, and it's going to foul fast. And when this fouls, that animal, when he's spinning, okay, he's either going to kink this cable or he's going to spin the other way and he's going to unravel it. It's going to make it open up. And that's where your chew outs and your break offs happen, because this swivel here fouls very quickly, and then this has nothing else to do but kink or open up. All right. So again, this is the Rednecks Pride Outdoors standard cable restraint. If you need a breakaway put on it, we can put a breakaway on it for you. PA and other states. Our deer stop, our swivel, a loop stop. Okay? What we're best known for is our pro models. Most people order our pro models. Now, we've got multiple different pro models, and our pro models was actually developed probably 25 years ago. I have been making cable restraints for, well, I guess I started commercially making them around 90, 91, somewhere in that time, maybe before that, okay. So 90, 91, we started to make the cable restraints commercially, and for at least 25 years, I've been making the pro model. The pro model was made for the live market and folks like myself in the wildlife control industry or in the ADC industry. And what our pro model is typically, most people, now you can get it otherwise, but most people are going to order our pro model. which is going to be from here to here. This is our 60-inch model. This is a 3/32 1x19 cable restraint. We put an inline barrel swivel. Okay, this is roughly 40 some inches. This is big enough for about a 12-inch loop. All right, for coyotes, that's all you need right there is for coyotes. 10-inch loop. All right, now, so roughly 40 inches, 42 inches of cable, 1x19. This is 3/32, but you can also get it in a 5/64. All right, a barrel swivel. This is a 600 pound, and then we finish it off with a 3/32 7x7 attached extension. So this whole system, our Pro system, this particular one is 60 inches, so it's 60 inches long. This is how you get it. Okay, that's how you get it. Now, when you make a catch, from here, the barrel swivel down will still be good. All you got to do is take it back to the shop and add another cable restraint, or give us a call and ask for a replacement cable restraint. Again, this is our BFCC, which is going to be 12-inch loop maximum. You don't need it. Right there, that's about the loop you need. Okay, and it's loaded for a fire down shot there. The other Pro model that we sell a lot of is our GFC. That was the BFCC. Okay, bobcat, fox, coon, and coyote. This model here is our 72-inch. All right, 72-inch GFC. That goes for groundhog, fox, and coon. All right, and what this has, it's got roughly a 9-inch loop. Okay, it's got our Rednecks Pride Outdoors load, a barrel swivel, 6/0 or 600 pound, and then we have the rest of this is our 3/32 7x7 extension that's attached. And just like our BFCC, our GFCC, when you make a catch, it's going to, from here to here is what's going to be bad. Just replace that. This is all going to be good. These swivels, they're good. You can keep them going for, however long you want. All right. Most of the people that get a GFCC are going to be fox and coon and bobcat. A lot of the bobcat snaremen like this, because again, it's got that nice little loop. You don't need that loop all the way. There's your fox loop right there. That's actually a big fox loop, but it's a fire down. All right. Again, all our Pro models, typically, most people are going to order, or even though you can get it differently if you want, they're going to get a 1x19, which is more chew resistant, holds a memory and a lot faster. A 1x19 5/64 or 3/32 inline barrel swivel. The reason we have an inline barrel swivel, the closer to the animal that swivel, the less it fouls, the less losses you're going to get. If you're staking out to the ground, this is an absolute. All right, so again, it's a Rednecks Pride Outdoors GFCC. Now this one here is a 5/64 1x19, but you can get it in 3/32 1x19, or you can get it in a 5/64 or 3/32 7x7 too, if that's what you want. Again, it's a pretty fast, easy going snare. So when you're ordering our cable restraints, if you're looking for the standard, you just want one big old piece of cable. Just one big old piece of cable. That's going to be our standard. All right, and that's going to be anywhere from 60 to 72 inches, whatever you want, sometimes 42 inches. You know, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. But that's typically going to come in 7 by 7. Um, I'll make it out of 1 by 19 if you want, but it's an awful stiff. It's awful stiff all the way down. You know, most guys are going to go with the 7 by 7, 6 foot standard deer stop. You need a breakaway, we can add one to it. Swivel at the end, swivel at the bottom. All right. Our pro models, all of our pro models, cable restraint, either a 9-inch loop or a 12-inch loop. The BFCC is a 12. Actually, it's 11 and a half. And our GFC is a 9-inch loop. All right. Inline barrel swivel, extension. Now, we also make in pro models, we make the Coyote Pro 52. That is made to be anchored right to the ground, a stake or your earth anchor. We prefer to use it on a shock spring. All right, but whatever you're going to do, it's made so it's just long enough to get the height you need for that coyote with a 10, 11-inch loop. All right, but it's not so big that you got this humongous catch circle, and it's made more beefy, if you will, to withstand that pounding of the coyote out in the open. All right, so that's the Coyote Pro 52. This is going to be the same. It's going to have a 1 by 19. It's going to have an 900-pound barrel swivel, and it's going to have the extension. Thought I heard a deer. All right. We also have the Collarome Pro, which is the same. It's going to be 1 by 19 cable restraint, inline swivel, short extension, shorter than the Pro 52, because we don't need to set it up that high. And then we have the Beaver Pro 112, which is the same thing, 1 by 19. If you want a 330, if you want a 7 by 7, we can do it. All right, so hopefully that explains the differences between what we offer. Now, if you want regular snares, obviously regular snares aren't going to have a deer stop. Regular snares are not going to have, you know, a swivel, but we prefer to make regular snares with swivel because it just gives you a better device, if you will. So again, hopefully this answers some of your questions. I gotta go pull the card back here for deer stuff and probably some coyotes on it too. But I gotta go get out there before it gets dark and get this thing taken care of. Hopefully it answers your questions. If you have any questions, give us a call at the office, 856-863-4168, or get a hold of us on our line, redneckspride.com. All right, I'll talk to you later and see ya. Bye-bye.